Okay, so to play in the key of G, there's 3 chords that make up pretty much any song that you could ever think of. It's that simple. Most people think it's hard, but it's not. Anyway, on a guitar chord, to make your mother note, which is G, because it's the key of G, you put this finger here on the bottom note where the first dot is on your guitar. And you put the next finger here in the same little line, like where that little dot is. You put it at the very other end, top note. And you can't be sloppy. If this finger has any contact with the note next to it, it's going to sound dumb as opposed to that. So you got to make sure you push down really hard. You're going to get blisters on your fingers at first, but it's going to be okay. Anyway, you got this one, and then you take your pointer finger, and we'll just take these ones away because we already know where they are, and it goes on the 2nd fret. These are frets. You got your markers on the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, the 7th fret, and so on. But right now we're concerned with, you got this finger on the last key down, last string down here on the 3rd fret. This finger on the top string on the 3rd fret. And this finger goes on the 5th string, the one right below the top one, on the 2nd fret. And if you push them all down really hard and don't let any fingers touch the other strings, it sounds like this. And that is G. Actually, there are a couple of songs that you only need to use G in, but you really want to know G, which is your mother note, C, which is like one of the kids. It's more dominant than D, so we'll call that the brother. Here's the mother, the brother, which is C, and D, which is the sister, and that's your family. I just broke my pick, but every song is based on that. Hang on, I gotta get a pick. But almost every song that you could think of is based on the mother, the brother, and the sister. And so now I'm going to show you just how they all work together. The simplicity of music. Let's go G, C, D, G, C, D. Like you have never heard that before, eh? That doesn't sound like a song that you've never heard before. Well, we're shaking it up, baby. Like that, man. Midnight Special, GCD. G. Well, you wake up in the C morning, you hear the ding dong ring, then you're back to G. You're allowed to mix it around, but you almost always start off on your mother note, which is G. The brother and the sister kind of dance around with the mother. They walk up to the table. Midnight Special. that stuff, and that's just you being hammy. And you can all do that too. Light on me. GCD. They're all GCD. You can all do this, people. But you got to make sure that if you're just like holding your fingers, like where I said, like first fret, not fret, first string, third fret, top string, third fret, fifth string, second fret. Sounds great. But if you don't push really hard, and you kind of hold all your fingers down so that they are muffling the strings, it'll sound like this. And that's where you all go wrong. You gotta have your fingers way up. See how they're way up? There's nothing touching those other strings. If you're touching those other strings, it's not gonna work. But if you're not, and you're gonna get blisters on your fingers, but don't worry about it. They go away. Then you'll get calluses, and you'll rock forever. And that's how you do it. You can even do it like, you don't need 1, 4, and 5, or the mother, the sister, the brother, or whatever. Another example is Satisfaction by the Stones. You're only using 2 of them. You're using G and C. This is G, and then when you get to the other part. And you always know when it's going to change, because you can hear it. You can hear that the sound of the chord has changed. So just wing it. You know it's only going to be one of those 3, pretty much. We'll get into the other stuff later, but usually it's just one of those 3. Here's Satisfaction by the Stones. So you're just using G and C, and that's it. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no all do this, people. Anyway, that's the lesson for now. Think about it, let it soak in, and then we'll learn a song later.